In this demonstration, we are going to take a look at the Avoka Mobile Field Worker solution. The Avoka Mobile Field Worker solution is a comprehensive solution that enables organizations to quickly create, deploy, and manage interactive and intelligent mobile data capture applications that eliminates the use of paper to increase both field worker productivity and the quality of information being collected in the field. In this demo scenario, we will be a local government child services field worker who has been assigned home visits. So to start this demonstration, let's log in to the Avoka Field Worker application. Okay, I will slide my iPad into place, and we can see at the bottom here I already have a native application installed, which is the Avoka Mobile Field Worker application here. So I can click on it and launch it. We can see up in the upper hand corner I've already logged in, so it's already authenticated me, and back in I could log out, pull back in. We can also note up here in the top the little X through the connectivity basically means that I am offline mode, which means that I can take this into areas where I have no network connectivity. But it also allows me to be fully functional because all the forms that I need to utilize and be able to initiate are already synchronized down. Any assignments that have been assigned to me to do are already in my to-do queue and ready for me to work. And then any submissions that I want to do from either forms or to-dos can park in the local database store for this device and then synchronize back up when I'm into range or connected to a network. It'll synchronize back up and push to the server. So if we just kind of glance and look in the forms, we can see different types of things we could do: insurance, food safety, property inspections, home visits, healthcare, different types of scenarios that this could be used for, because really the business gets to control what the data capture application looks like. So it can really be tailored to any field worker needs. So in this case, if you remember, the scenario that we were looking at was a local government field worker who's been assigned to do home visits for child services. So we can go in, choose the home visit report on a to-do. So this is something that has been assigned to me. Again, it's going to pull up this particular record. We can see that the name of the child is already filled in. We can see the last picture that person had. And because this is a native application, not only do we have the form that was produced from Smartform Composer to make sure that I follow all the rules for data collection, but I also have capabilities for native integration like the camera to take pictures. So what I'll do here is we'll click the button. That's going to open the camera controls. Now I'm going to pick the camera up, or the iPad up, take a picture of the child. So now we have an updated picture of the child. I can say, yeah, that's the one to use. We can see now the picture has been updated and placed into there. So now if something happens to the child and we need to have an Amber Alert or anything like that, I've got the capability for the most updated picture, and this will obviously feed back into the databases. So I can hit the next button, and you can notice I've got next and previous down on the bottom. I also have a navigation pane on the left-hand side. Now this is all done through Smartform Composer. So this is the actual business that's driving what is being put into this home visit report and all the rules around it. And again, the system pre-fills the information so we can see the caregiver here. We can hit next, get into the actual visit information. So we'll click next here. Now I come down to questions for condition of the child. And now if I come in and say no on this question, we'll see a whole new series of questions pop up, as well as, describing blocks, where if I say yes, that goes away. So again, all the dynamic features that are built into the form and all the business rules about required fields and what's the hide show logic, which really makes my life easier as a field worker, are all done by the business owners and can be pushed into new versions of this form and pushed out to me without having to redeploy the application. I just resynchronize up the application, it pulls down the latest versions. And again, I can navigate over onto the left. We can see totally different types of questioning drop down. So if I say, this is generally clean, it gives me a description and for me to explain. Where if I say well groomed, really gives me a description, but now I don't have to explain. If I choose other, you'll see there's rooms to comment. So again, all the things that I would expect to see in a smart form are built into that. Dynamic natures around. If we go down here to the follow-up items, we can see I could add as many different follow-up items as I want. So you can see that the dynamic nature of building tables and things like that, right? So I get all that kind of functionality built into it. But because it also is a native application, I have things, we've already seen camera, but I also have things like location. So I can come in and actually hit confirm here, that confirm my location. It's the little placeholder on the map has been confirmed as green as to where I'm at as I fill this in. So now not only do I know I'm getting the right information collected into the form, but I know where I was when I filled that in, as well as I could come up and do additional attachments. Maybe I want to hit a camera, take a picture of report card or anything like that. I could certainly do that. So now once I get everything filled out the way I want, I can merely hit submit. And even though I'm in an offline mode, it basically has submit that over and it's into my submissions and will synchronize up once I'm connected up. Okay, we have seen how Avoka Smart Form Factory and Field Worker application can assist in a mobile field worker scenario. We have seen how the form can be taken offline, assignment capabilities to field workers can be made, yes, no, if then logic can be built directly in the application by the business, integration to native functionalities like GPS and camera are there. Intelligence and best practices are built directly into the applications, reducing or even eliminating the training requirements needed for the field worker. And it allows for information into the system, into your backends, quickly and more accurately. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this brief look at Avoka Mobile Field Worker Solution.